Hey art friends, Independence Day is almost here, so we thought it would be fun to celebrate by drawing
a cupcake.
A cupcake, an exploding cupcake. When it'll be a folding surprise. When it's closed up, it'll just look like a cupcake. And then when you open it, yeah. We hope you're gonna follow along with us. You need your drawing supplies. We're gonna use markers. You also need some
Paper and something to color with.
Yep, you ready to start?
Yes.
Let's start by taking the top edge of our paper and lining it up with the bottom edge, and then crease it down the middle and out to the corners. Then we'll take that top flap and line it back up with the top edge, crease it down and out to the corners. Yes, then let's flip over our paper and repeat that same step with the top flap, line it up with the top edge and crease it down.
Crease it down.
This last fold is just a guide fold, so let's open up the paper and flatten it out and then flip it back over. When we're all finished, it should open up like this. I have some scratch paper we'll put underneath our drawing paper just to protect our table since we're using markers to draw with. It doesn't have to be red paper. We just like red because it matches our table. Now we're ready to draw. Let's first draw the bottom of our cupcake. We're going to draw a line that goes right over the fold in the middle of our paper. I'm going to make it kind of a big cupcake, so I'm going to make it about that wide. And half of the line is on this top part of the fold, and the other half you can see down here. And that's okay if you need to draw it twice, one below and one above. Okay, now let's draw the side of the cupcake wrapper coming down. We're going to draw diagonal lines that come down towards each other. And then down here at the bottom, I'm going to connect with a little curve. Then we can also add the stripes or the texture to the cupcake wrapper. First, I'm going to draw a line right down the middle. And then let's split this side right down the middle and also this side. And I'm also angling those lines a little bit more. Let's split each of these shapes one more time right in the middle. So there we go. And then another one down this one and down the last two. It's already starting to look like a cupcake, or just the wrapper. Now let's draw the cupcake. I'm going to draw a little curve coming up on the left and also a curve coming up on the right to match. And then let's draw the frosting on top. I'm going to draw a curve that comes across and connects to each side but goes a little past. And then let's draw a curve that comes up like this and another one that comes up on the other side. Let's add another bump on the left and also on the right. And then we'll add the little swirl at the top. I'm going to add another bump. Look at this. It kind of goes all the way over to the middle of our cupcake. And then we'll start up at the top, and then we're going to draw an S curve that comes down like this and connects.
Oh, you kind of on the side.
Yeah, that's okay. You can come down, draw a little S curve. I like it. I love that our two drawings don't look exactly the same. They're both turning out awesome. That's because the most important thing is
to have fun
and to
practice.
Practice. Remember to have fun and practice. Okay, let's keep going. Now let's divide up the frosting so we can also have red, white, and blue colors up here. So I'm going to draw a curve that comes across to the other side and another one right here. Let's also add a funny face to our cupcake. I'm going to draw it's going to look kind of scared. I'm going to draw, because our cupcake's going to explode. I'm going to draw two eyes right here at the bottom of the frosting. And then the mouth, I'm going to draw two lines like this. One for the top. Are you going to change it? I love that you're going to change it. You don't have to draw exactly like me. You can add extra details. You could even add a mustache or I like those teeth. And I'm going to draw the teeth on mine like this. And then I'm also going to add the little highlight for each eye and then color in the big circle, but leave that little circle white. Let's also add flags. I'm going to draw a little toothpick that sticks out on the right and also on the left. These kind of look like arms. Then let's add the flag. We can draw a little rectangle shape at the end of each toothpick. I'm going to draw that same rectangle shape on this side to match. Then inside, let's draw a little square or rectangle shape for the blue part of the flag. And then we could also add stripes. I'm going to draw one right down the middle first. We'll add less stripes just to keep the lesson a little easier. I'm going to split the top and also the bottom. And we could also leave off the stars just to keep the lesson easier. Let's do the same thing over here. Split it down the middle and then top and also bottom. We did it! Now we're ready to open up our folding surprise. So we should have half the cupcake up here and the other half down here. Next, let's draw the inside exploding part, and I'm going to write the word boom first, just kind of like how we did on the firework folding surprise. So first, let's draw a big O, because this is the middle of the word. We're going to write it kind of odd, so that it's centered on our paper, and also angled. So that's our first O. Let's draw a little circle inside. We're going to draw block letters. Now ready to draw the letter M. So we'll write this way first. I'm going to draw a big letter M and see how I have it connected to the O. Then on each side down here at the bottom, let's draw a short line in. And then inside, we're going to draw another letter M to match the first one and connect to those two short lines. It's pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Let's also add an exclamation point. We can draw the little dot at the bottom. And then we'll draw the line up at the top. I'm going to draw a short line here. And then we'll draw two lines coming up. And then we'll connect them at the top. Okay, now let's draw another O on this side. And I'm going to overlap the O. My first O was a little bit over to the left, so my whole word is a little bit to the left also. But that's okay, right? We're practicing. So we draw a smaller O inside, and then we're going to draw the letter B. So let's first draw the line down. Then we can draw the two bumps. And if you want to, you could also overlap behind the O. And then let's draw the small little, they look like letter D's inside of the B to complete the block letter B. We did it! There's the word boom. Now let's draw the explosion going around it. And we can draw little zigzags like this. And some of the zigzags are going to be small, and some of them make them really big. We'll go all the way around until we connect where we started. Let's do another zigzag, but bigger, on the outside of this one. So we'll go around and just, it's almost like you're tracing the first one, but leave some space so that we can color this a different color. I love how much bigger you're drawing your explosion. It looks really cool. One thing you want to make sure is when we're drawing this inside part that we don't draw below this bottom fold or above the top fold. That way when we fold it up, it's all hidden. Okay, this next part, let's add some of the exploding cupcake. So first, let's start here and we'll draw a little curve coming down on each side. And then let's draw a wiggly, wavy line for, this is the bottom of the cupcake. Maybe this is also frosting, I'm not sure. Or it could be the bread part. And you can also overlap behind the explosion. Then let's draw a curve that comes out this way, out of the wrapper. And then let's do the same thing. We can draw little wavy, wiggly lines for the bottom of the cupcake exploding out. Let's also add frosting that's exploding this way. I'm gonna draw little wavy lines like this. They look like raindrops coming out. Or it also looks like the zigzag, but with curves instead of straight lines. I also added little droplets exploding from the splash. We did it, Hadley. We finished drawing our exploding cupcake. It looks awesome, except...
We still need to color it.
Yes, it's gonna look so much better colored in. We are gonna fast forward again, so remember to pause the video and take time to color your cupcakes. You ready to fast forward?
Yes.
Hadley, we did it! We finished drawing and coloring our cupcakes, our patriotic cupcakes. Should we show our friends what's inside?
Yes.
Okay, on the count of three. One,
One,
two,
two.
three. Happy 4th of July! Kaboom! I added frosting explosion, but I love that you added the cupcake bread inside exploding with little frosty drops.
I like how it looks 3D.
Yeah, me too. You guys can add as many different decorations or extra explosions as you want. Just make sure that it's below this top fold and above the bottom fold.
We hope you had fun drawing cupcakes.
Yeah, exploding cupcakes. And we'll see you later, our friends.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.